Before Beyonce hit a high note, before Whitney stole our hearts, there was Miss Patti LaBelle, the godmother of soul, with a voice so powerful, it didn't just sing, it testified. But behind that voice was a childhood full of secrets. Patti was born Patricia Louise Holt in West Philly. Her dad worked on the railroad, but he had whole other families across town. Patti learned early how to smile through betrayal. Her mother, loving but overworked, and holding the whole house together with silence and prayer. You see, Patti didn't just grow up singing in church. She grew up in a house that taught her how to hide pain. Her parents' marriage, broken. Her father had multiple families outside their home. Cheating wasn't a scandal, it was routine. She said she found out about his other women as a child. Imagine that, finding out your daddy had entire other lives, no therapy, no explanations, just trauma disguised as that's just how men are. And her sisters, they were her world.
And then when she got sick, not knowing that she was sick, thinking that she wanted my attention, I gave her money and material things, and I never took the time to give her myself. And then when it came close to her death, I saw that it was really, really time for me to wake up and be a real sister and stop giving money because all she wanted was me to come around her. So one day she asked me to make her an egg sandwich, and she was right around the corner at this is the hardest story and the dumbest thing that I've ever done, to make her an egg sandwich because she was going through chemo and she couldn't eat that stupid food at the hospital. And so she called and said, could you just make me an egg sandwich and bring it over? And I was thinking that she was bossing me again, but she wasn't. She was hungry and she was in pain. And I said, I just can't come out right now. Well, soon after that, maybe 2 days later, I was on my way to the hospital, and Hattie Mae and Josh May were there with her. And they just called and said, don't leave, Sugar, your sister just passed. So I never got a chance to just be what I should have been to her. And it just, every night on stage, I say this to the audience, I say it whenever I get a chance. Don't take anything for granted, and don't think tomorrow's gonna come to you, because it might not. So be as nice as you can to people while they're here.
Cancer stole them all before they even hit 50. Patti nursed them until their final breaths. Patti said she lived in fear every day, waiting to get sick next. That kind of anxiety doesn't disappear with applause. And then she went on stage because grief didn't cancel the show. Fame didn't stop the pain. LaBelle became the first Black girl group on the cover of Rolling Stone. That's history. But when they split, Patti had to reinvent herself in her 30s. No label wanted her. Some said she was too old, too dramatic, too bold, but guess what? She kept singing anyway.
I want you to know I'm not one of those little skinny girls. I'm not one of those little skinny, cute, good singers. We have a lot of them in this business. They're cute, they're little, and they sing well. Like little Mariah, little Whitney, little Celine. Well, I'm Big Patti, honey. I'm here to represent.
She launched Patti Pies at age 71. I think she's 80 now, y'all. And she sold millions. She didn't just serve vocals. She served sweet potato truth. And don't let the glam fool you. She still checks on her neighbors. She still cooks Sunday dinner. And she still visits the sick. Patti once said, I've cried so many nights and nobody knew, but I'd wake up, beat my face, and go sing anyway.
I pledge my love to you forever.
Now, Grammys, BET honors, a Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award. She's won all of those, all right? But her real legacy, resilience, Black womanhood wrapped in sequins, scriptures, and soul. If you ever felt like your past was too painful to push through, remember Patti. She turned secrets into soul, pain into power, and pies into an empire. Drop a heart if her story moved you, and follow for more unstoppable Black women who didn't just survive, they soared.